What's up guys, welcome to the Scars channel. Some of you have been asking me what I eat to stay fit, what I eat to jump higher, what I eat to stay in shape. So today I'm going to show you exactly what I do so. I'm going to show you my breakfast, lunch, dinner, the snacks I eat in between. But first of all guys, it's not that serious, okay? I'm just going to get that out of the way right now. It is not that serious. Yes, you want to eat as healthy as possible, but it's literally good for you to have a cheat meal, cheat whatever every now and then, because you want to keep your metabolism up, and when you're eating healthy all the time, most likely your metabolism is going to go down a little bit. But anyways guys, let's get this video started. I'm going to show you everything. I don't know if I have everything right now, but I'm going to show you whatever I have, and I'm going to fill in the blanks with what I don't have. So let's get it going. Alright guys, let's make our way to the kitchen. You know, looking at my demographics, it's 18 to 24-year-old males, so like me, your favorite part of the house is the kitchen, unless you have a home gym. But here we go. Here's the kitchen. Got everything you need, and let's get this video started. Alright guys, we're starting off with meal number one. Breakfast is, I would have to say, my favorite meal of the day, so I do go a little bit crazier on it. I used to be a cereal guy. I used to be like a big Raisin Bran guy, but I've kind of turned away from that because I found I can have a bunch of little snacks for my breakfast and I feel pretty good. So what you want to do for your breakfast, or what I do, is I eat a lot of carbs because the carbs give you that quick energy. And what I do basically is I work out in the morning, so I like to have a breakfast that really boosts me, wakes me up a little bit. So with that being said, in the morning when I have breakfast, I go with my Light Fit Greek yogurt. This is only 80 calories, but it has 12 grams of protein. So I do have a lot of carbs, but I do love getting my protein in. I try to get my body weight every day, so that's crucial. So along with that, going on the protein, I have a muscle milk. I have that every morning and after I work out every time. Then I'll move on to a fruit. So I have strawberries today. Usually I have banana and strawberries, but I ran out of bananas, so I'm going to have to buy some. Moving on. These are underrated guys. Organic crunchy rice rollers. They're really low in calories. They only have 50 calories per roller. And it's basically high in carbs, and low sugar. So it'll give you that energy, but it's not that bad for you because the sugar's pretty low. So, and organic, so you know it's probably pretty good for you. But these are a go-to. They taste amazing as well. Next on, I'll either have a Think bar. These are amazing because they're super high in protein. 20 grams of protein, only 3 grams of saturated fat. I do look out for my saturated fat guys, so that's one thing. If you want to be lean, stay away from the saturated fats. Healthy fats is fine, which is why I also eat these RX bars. They're basically, I don't know, they're pretty wholesome. 3 egg whites, 6 almonds, 4 cashews, 2 dates, no BS guys. So this is basically super simple ingredients, no added preservatives or whatever, so it's all good for you, and it only has 2 grams of saturated fat. It does have 9 grams of fat, which is more than the Think bar, but it's probably more organic, so it's probably overall a little bit better for you. And then because breakfast is my favorite meal, I do add in a caramel apple. These things are fantastic guys. They're not the best for you, but this is where I said you gotta make dieting fun. So I do have a caramel apple like every other day on average, I'd say, and I don't regret it because they taste amazing. And it's not that bad for you guys, so it's not like I'm going and ordering like 50 Travis Scott meals. I'm getting this caramel apple, and that's it. That's like the unhealthiest thing I'll eat all day, but I do like my caramel apples. If you know the macros for it, let me know, because the apple is obviously good for you, but the caramel, not so much. Okay, that's gonna do it for my breakfast guys. We're gonna move on to lunch and snacks. Alright guys, lunch is probably my most simple meal of the day. I don't really care about it too much. It's usually before I work out or right after, but it depends either way. So if it's after my workout, then I'll eat a little bit more for my lunch, but if I'm just having a normal lunch, I'll consume one of a few things. So I gotta go to the fridge for this. So we have these, they're called Amy's Dinners, and you can get them from Safeway. I don't know where else they sell them. Amy's Dinners, I'm pretty sure they're organic, they're good for you, they're gluten-free, dairy-free, so it's all good stuff. One tray is only 360 calories, which honestly I wish it was kind of higher than that. Only 1 gram of saturated fat, guys, so that's key. I try to stay away from the saturated fat as much as possible. Anything else really I'm fine with. Normal fat is healthy. Like, you don't want to have over 100 grams per day, but having, you know, anywhere from 90 to 70 is pretty good for you. But this has 9 grams of total fat, 57 carbs, so it's kind of high in carbs, it's not a big deal. And then 12 grams of protein. So these Amy's Dinners, guys, they're slept on, and they're pretty good too. They're mostly like Mexican food, but it's pretty good stuff. And then for lunch, I'm really repetitive in my nature. Like, if you work out every day, you're repetitive, you know? Like, you hit the same muscles every day. So I do like to have another muscle milk, especially if I just worked out after. I definitely have a muscle milk. And then I go to the, FBI are gonna recruit me for that one. I go to the store, I get some Turkish apricots. These are amazing, they taste good. I'm gonna have one now. They taste really good. It's fruit, so you're getting your, you know, daily fruit intake in. And they unclog you, if you know what I mean. If you need to be unclogged. And then if I want, I'll have another one of the rice rollers or like an RX bar. Oh, also, for drinks, we haven't talked about water. I drink a ton of water in the morning with my creatine. So I do take creatine in the morning and after I work out, that's key. I think all athletes, especially if you're working hard, you should be taking some creatine to see the best results. So I do that in the morning with a whole cup of water or a whole like jug of water, and then I take it right after my workout. But for lunch, I'll also drink, this is big for me, I just switched over from normal milk to this type of milk. So I'll go with the 10 grams of protein, Silk almond and cashew milk, guys. This stuff, it's a bit of an acquired taste, but it's pretty good, guys. It's definitely better than muscle milk. Not as good as Nesquik, but it's really good, and almond milk is super good for you. It's like no saturated fat, a little bit of carbs, high protein, low fat. This thing is awesome, and it really helps with recovery. So I'll even have this after my workout if I don't have a shake. And yeah, I'll have at least a little bit of this every day. So that's very important, guys. So now that we're done with lunch, I'm going to move on to snacks and dinner. Alright, you guys, for the post-workout meal, aka the snack of the day, I'd say, my go-to has got to be the muscle milk, okay? These are like pretty natural. My doctor even said they were good for you, so they're good. You don't want to go with any of the whey stuff, especially for me. My skin gets a little bit less clear, I'd say, when I'm using like whey protein or protein isolate or all the weird stuff, but muscle milk gets the job done. Not as high in protein as the other ones, but it's healthier for you, I'd say. Next thing I do, Nature Valley protein. This stuff is really good to snack on, but you gotta be careful because you could easily eat too much of this. Like, once I get snacking on these, I don't want to stop. And the macros are good, low in saturated fat, no trans fat, high carb, which is good for a post-workout, and high protein, which is obviously good for a post-workout. And I don't have any right now, but I always include a banana after my post-workout because those things are just great. They get rid of any cramps you might have in the future after your workout, especially. You might have some cramps. Banana will really help with that. And it's just good. It's just like a muscle building food, honestly. It's kind of a superfood, I'd say. So, and then sometimes I'll even have these crunchy rollers again for my post-workout. But that's really it. That's all I do for my post-workout. I do also have these. These are slept on. Outshine bars, guys. If you haven't seen these at Safeway, you have to go pick them up. These ones especially, these are the best for you, I'd say, in my opinion. 120 calories, a little bit of fat, and it is saturated, but it's a freaking popsicle, so what do you expect? But it has 4 grams of protein, so there is some value in this. So especially after workout, what you eat really doesn't matter. Like if you watch a lot of YouTubers, they'll have some candy or whatever after they work out because it's just quick carbs. That's like what you need. Like a lot of YouTubers have like pineapple right after they work out, and all of it's good, you know, all those carbs. So this is high in carbs, and it does have some protein, so make sure you pick up yourself some Outshine bars. So that'll do it for the snacks and post-workout. Let's finally get into dinner. Alright guys, because I usually do go pretty low for lunch, I do have a higher amount of calories in my dinner, so a higher amount of protein and everything in my dinner. So what I used to do, I used to go with these. Gotta go to the fridge. These were my go-to for the longest time, guys, and they're pretty good for you. So it's the Voila Selects Garlic Shrimp, guys. And if you get one that has a sauce packet included, and it is bomb, okay? So I've actually never read the macros on these because I knew they were healthy already, but 1 gram saturated fat, 8 gram protein, and there's 3 servings, and I always eat the whole thing, guys. So, you know, I'm not Joey Chestnut, but, you know, I do eat a little bit. So 24 grams total, that's not bad, but protein. These things are pretty good for you. Actually, I might have to start hopping back on these because I didn't know how good they were for you, but these are actually really good. So that'll be one thing. I don't have them on me right now, but I do get those barbecue chicken salads from Safeway. Or if I'm going out to dinner, I'll probably get a barbecue chicken salad because those are smack, guys. Or like a chicken tender sandwich, something along those lines with chicken, guys. Chicken, I'd probably say, is the leanest meat, and it's probably the most healthy meat you could be eating. Definitely stick to white meats. Try not to go crazy on the red meats. It's not very good for your heart, especially if you're pushing with those workouts. Long workouts, it's not going to be good for you in the long run. So I would stick with this, the garlic shrimp. They do have other Voila stuff, so you can see what they have, see what you like, but sometimes they'll even have chicken nuggets. It just all depends what you want, guys. At the end of the day, it's not super serious. I would preach that hitting macros is more important than getting, like, you know, super crazy health foods all the time. But you do want to stay away from the saturated fats, guys. That stuff is not that good for you, and you'll feel it too. Like, I've been eating pretty healthy for like a month now, and I feel way better. But when I do eat the saturated fats, I feel it. Like, I feel less lean. I don't feel as healthy. So I don't know, guys, you got to try it for yourselves, but I highly recommend you buy these. And basically any of the stuff I showed you today, I think it's all pretty good stuff. I've been buying my own groceries for a while, so I found out what's good for me. I'm grateful that I can shop for myself. Like, my mom, you know, gives me the card, but I shop, so I get to choose what I want, which is very nice. And you know, guys, I'm not super serious about it also. I do have the Velveeta mac and cheese for dinner once in a while. You know, this stuff is pretty good. It is really good, actually, and it's, you know, a little bit higher in saturated fat, but it does have a lot of protein, so it's not that bad. And then, you know, when I'm just feeling a quick energy, you know, feeling some comfort, Naruto type of food, I will go with the top ramen. That is pretty smack in my opinion. But other than that, that's really all I eat, guys. I don't go crazy gourmet or anything. I don't really like any of that stuff. So, alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. In conclusion, diet is not end all be all. You can have a, you know, just a above average, slightly above average diet and do pretty well with yourself. I'd say in most sports you can get away with not having the best diet, unless you're in like track and field or something like that. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe for more. Support the Scards channel. We're up to 130 subs almost. We're trying to get our way to 1,000, so I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe, show some support. Thanks, and have a good one. Peace.